Students, welcome. Today we will discuss one problem on recursive and recursively enumerable sets. In the previous video we have covered definition and the method. So today on the basis of that method we will cover one problem. So let's discuss once again this method. So W naught is containing only the starting symbol. After that we take this Wi plus 1 which is containing this Wi union 1b. What is this b? This b may be the combination of the terminals and non-terminals, or it may be null. So using that method we are going to solve this problem. So consider the grammar G given by, so these are some production rules, and we have to test that this string belongs to this grammar or not. So I am considering this W, this string, and the length of W will be W mod. How can I calculate the W mod? It will be number of elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So W mod equals to 6 and N equals to 6. It means the length. And after that W naught is containing only the starting symbol according to the method. And next, what is W1? W1 is containing this S, containing this W naught, as well as all the productions which generate or which this symbol is generating. So this symbol S is generating these two productions. So I am considering these two productions also with this S. Next we have to find W2. W2 is containing all these elements, all these strings 0, 1, 2, S, 0, S, E1, 2. After that it contains this string also. Why it is containing this string? If you see, S is a variable, S is a non-terminal, and we have taken all the productions of the S. Now there is one more non-terminal which is A1, So here I am considering this A1 and I am substituting this A1 with the new production. So if you see carefully, you will find that I am using, here I am substituting this S with again one more production which is 0, 1, 2. So 0, 0, 1, 2 and after that A1, 2. So after substituting this S and this S, we will get this new string. Now we will consider this W3. This W3 contain all the elements or all the strings present in this W2, as well as if we see this 2A1, we have a production for this 2A1. So we will substitute in the place of the 2A1 with this A12. So in the next production, I am substituting this 2A1 with A12 and this is my W3. After that, we will consider this W4. This W4 will contain all these elements of the W3, as well as if you see this previous production W3 where 1A1 is present, and we have a production for this 1A1 which is 1, 1. So we are going to replace this 1A1 with this 1, 1 in this W4 production. And in the W5 I am considering all these elements, and after that you will see there is no more production left for any non-terminal, because there is no non-terminal which is left for the more for which I can substitute the production. So this is my W5 and W4 is just similar. So here we need to terminate. We will terminate, and also that means this string 001122, we will get this string, and that means this string belongs to this W4. It means this string belongs to this language which is acceptable by the grammar. So we will use this method to solve these questions. And this type of questions, please practice this type of questions so that you will get more idea how to solve these questions, and you just need to use this method. And after that, when you see that two strings, when you see that Wi is equals to Wi plus 1, then you just need to stop and you just need to terminate, and you will find that that string that you want to check, it is belonging to this language which is acceptable by the grammar. Or if it is not belonging to that language, so you just need to write here that this language is not belonging to the this string is not belonging to that language. So this is the very important concept. So thank you friends. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you have any query, you can ask in comment section. Thank you.